After an action-packed weekend full of drama, the Super Regionals are over. We finally have our Omaha 8, the 8 teams that will be competing for the College World Series in Omaha, Nebraska. Alabama and St. John's, as well as Oklahoma and Kansas, wrapped up their series on Monday afternoon with Alabama taking down St. John's in 2 games and Oklahoma taking down Kansas in 2 games. Your 8 teams in Omaha and the matchups that you will have in the opening round on Friday and Saturday. You'll have West Virginia and Troy, 2 teams that have never been to Omaha, facing off in Omaha for the very first time. So one of those 2 teams will get their first ever College World Series win in that one. And then you'll have Ole Miss and North Carolina, 2 teams that are very familiar with Omaha. Ole Miss, obviously, winning it all in 2022. North Carolina was there just as recently as 2024. On the other side of the bracket, you've got all SEC teams. Not great for the anti-SEC narrative, but you'll have Alabama and Oklahoma squaring off in the opening round. Oklahoma, very surprising to this point, takes down Georgia Tech in the Atlanta Regional, shocks the world, and then goes into Kansas. They go into Lawrence and take down the Jayhawks, a team with a ton of momentum that was very hot at the time, with a lot of high expectations. Oklahoma goes in and makes quick work of them, and they'll be taking on Alabama in the opening round. And then the heavyweight matchup that everyone will be looking forward to, Texas and Georgia. I've already talked about Georgia extensively on here with just how electric that series was against Mississippi State. They'll be taking on a Texas team that swept Oregon in 2 games, made quick work of them in game one, were tested in a big way in the second game, but the Bats showed up and they were just too much for Oregon, taking them down 6-5 in that final game. West Virginia, Troy, North Carolina, Ole Miss, Alabama, Oklahoma, Texas, and Georgia. Those are your Omaha 8. And about a week and a half from now, we will have a champion, a new champion, as all teams that were in Omaha last year. We have no repeats this year, so we will be getting a new champion here in 2026. Looking forward to it. It all gets started on Friday afternoon.